Hey, what's up guys, how's it going on? Thank you so much for clicking the video. I'm Ayrus and welcome back to another Clash of Clans video. And today I have a guide on earthquake spells. Now there's an event that is the Valkyrie and the earthquake event, and that's pretty much going to be pretty crazy, to be honest, and that's the reason why I'm actually putting this video up very soon. So I want to talk a little bit about the earthquake spell and what you need to do in order to master the earthquake spell itself. So before I start the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Do that right now. Also leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Make sure to click on the bell notification icon to get notified when I put a new Clash of Clans content. And yeah, let me just get into the video right now. So first thing first, why did the earthquake spell come into play when we had the lightning spell all together? So the simple answer is because it can kill down all the walls. Now the main reason why the earthquake spell came out is because they wanted to actually have a spell that could break down walls, just rather than just having the spell would just be there for a limited time. So that is the reason why the earthquake spell came into action. So there are some couple of things you want to keep in mind before you use the earthquake spell. So the maximum enough percentage it can take is 25% of the building's hit points will be reduced when you drop in a the earthquake spell. So if you drop an earthquake spell, 25% is being removed, and after that it's going to reduce to maybe like around 20%, and then 15%, and then 10%. So these numbers are just imaginary figures, they're not completely accurate, so you have to just keep in mind that you don't have to drop in all the earthquake spells at the same spot unless you're breaking through the walls. So if you're doing that, then probably you'll not deal with high amount of damage on the building itself. So when it comes to the earthquake spell or the jump spell, of course it depends on the base itself. So if it's a base that is having everything near to each other, say a base that is very tight and all that, then you may want to use an earthquake spell. But on the other hand, if you have a base that is very wide enough, very big, in that case then you want the jump spell, because you can just take in 2 jump spell rather than just taking the earthquake spell itself. So the jump spell or the earthquake spell is completely unexpected. It just depends on the base itself. So coming to the deployment of the earthquake spell, it is very important to know that you don't have to drop in all the earthquake spell at the same spot. Now if you're doing that, then you just have to do it for the walls, but if you're doing it on some building, then it's just not going to do that much amount of damage than just dropping one earthquake spell. So let's say for suppose there's a mortar there, and if you just drop in an earthquake spell, it's going to be 25%, and the next time you drop in another earthquake spell, it's going to reduce to 20% rather than just taking 25%. So this spell is not very effective on buildings, rather only for walls. So if you take in 4 earthquake spells, and no matter which level it is, even though it's level 1, it's gonna kill down the wall. No matter it's a level 11 wall, it's gonna just take it out. So level 1 earthquake spell against level 11 walls, 4 of them will take it down without any problems whatsoever. So you want to make sure that you keep in mind that you don't want to actually drop in all the earthquake spell at the same spot. You want to kind of spread it out and make sure that you're doing damage to all the area, all the defenses and the buildings throughout that area, rather than just dropping in on that same particular spot. So make sure you keep that in mind. Now when it comes to earthquake spell against the lightning spell, the earthquake spell of course has half the housing space as what the lightning spell has, and also it deals with walls and it breaks them down, unlike the lightning spell, which does not break the walls. And also it does more hit points when there are a less number of buildings. I mean to say that if there is just one building, then you drop in the earthquake spell, it's going to do more damage. So because the lightning spell is going to do area splash rather than just concentrating on one particular building. So when it comes to destroying the walls, you want to make sure that you actually use this when there are more than 4x4 compartments. So I'll be putting up the base right now, if you can see the walls layout, you can just put in a earthquake spell right over there, and or maybe right over here, and that's where you actually want to use it, because this is where it's most effectively used. Rather than just breaking in one wall, one set of walls, you just want to concentrate on 2 or more set of walls. Now when it comes to destroying buildings, I mean the defenses, so the most common defense that you actually want to break is the air defense. Now for the air defense, you can just drop in 2 lightning spell and then 1 earthquake spell. It'll do perfectly well. Or for the mortar, you can just do the same as well, because these 2 are the most wanted defenses to be taken down by spells itself. So the for the mortar, you can just take in 2 lightning spells and 1 earthquake. For the air defense, again, you can take in 2 lightning spells and 1 earthquake, and again it's going to give you the same result as you would get from the air defense itself. So before I wrap up the video, many people were like, when the earthquake spell actually came out, many people were like, can the earthquake spell take down the town hall? And by no way is it possible, because just think about it. If this is possible, then every single guy would just do that and take down the town hall first, and then proceed with the rest of the troops, and just make sure that they're gonna get 2-star. Easy peasy, isn't it? So with lightning spells and earthquake spell, you cannot take down the town hall. It's completely impossible. There isn't any sense of doing that. Supercell will never be adding that, and also the earthquake spell will not do any damage to storages. So don't just drop them as soon as you get them. You just want to make sure that you use them on buildings or walls. Mostly make sure you use it on walls. So hopefully this guide will help you and let you win victories, and make sure that you are doing great with clan wars as well as your normal raid. So hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm Ayrus, and I'll be seeing you the next time. Until then, goodbye.